Mr. Mastroyiannis, you are often described as music ambassador of Greece. Do you find yourself as such?
I think yes, because I love. First, I love very much my country. I love the music of my country, and whenever I play all over the world, I feel and I always say that I am a Greek, and I represent the music of Greece and the cultural niveau of Greece.
So nice to talk with an ambassador right now.
It is a honor to be described like that.
You have finished your studies under supervision of one of the greatest Brazilian pianists during last century. I refer to Roberto Sidon. What is your experience working with him?
Roberto Sidon was a really fantastic genius of the piano. I cannot describe with real words my experience with him. He was I think that he could surpass every other pianist in the world. If he couldn't stop his career so early, no other pianist could exist. You know, he was a pupil of Arthur Rubinstein and Claudio Arau, and he gave me this special touch of the piano, the special taste of sound, and of course an incredible ability to use the pedal.
So it's no miracle that you are maestro right now. You're influenced by Zidane, right?
Yes, yes, of course. I really remember all our lessons. I am deeply impressed, and my experience is because of him. He was the greatest genius I ever saw in pianistic world.
You have emphasized that you're very proud of being Greek. Do you find Greek traditional music as inspiration in your work?
Of course, of course. Especially, I can describe that this kind of program that I'm going to perform tomorrow, I collected the most beautiful and attractive pieces of the whole pianistic world of piano for a recital, and maybe for a next CD, which is going to be released soon. I know that there are many Greek composers who are living either in Greece, or they lived in Greece in the past century, and they have a beautiful music for the piano. But there are also many composers who are living outside Greece. For example, John Psathas. I know this extraordinary composer who lives in New Zealand, and he's half Greek and half from New Zealand. And I prepared a small piece by John Psathas as an encore for tomorrow's recital. It is something different, and it explores the ancient Greek music and the jazz. It's absolutely fantastic. But of course, I have a very big friendship, a real friendship with the greatest living Greek composer, who represents the glorious past and the present of Greece, and who is the legendary Mikis Theodorakis.
You have performed at the most spectacular venues around the world. Which one of those performances is kind of highlight, if I can say that, of your career so far? Absolutely.
I think that the most important event was when I performed in Finland the world premiere of the 44-year lost and forgotten, even by the composer himself, the piano concerto Helikon by Mikis Theodorakis. And then I performed this in Russia and the ancient theater of Herodes Atticus, at the attendance of Mikis Theodorakis himself. But of course, other great experiences were when I performed at the Bridgewater Hall, which is one of the biggest halls in Europe. I performed Rhapsody in Blue, and of course when I performed in Atheneul Roman, which is one of the most beautiful halls in Bucharest, in Romania.
And now you're performing in Montenegro. Hopefully it's going to be one of your best performances as well.
I think so, and I really look forward to this performance. I never performed before in Montenegro. I feel very proud that I am here, and I would like to cordially thank Mr. Žarko Mirković for this invitation to this festival. I am really very proud to be here and to see so beautiful culture, so beautiful people. So the hall is fantastic, and the job that these guys are doing are excellent.
You have mentioned a part of deals that you're going to play on Saturday night. What else you are going to perform for Montenegrin audience?
Yes, there are some works absolutely written by Greek composers. The names are Yannis Konstantinidis, who was a pupil of Kurt Weill in Berlin, the legendary Manolis Kalomiris, who was the most important, let's say, and the first great composer of the Greek national school. Of course, Mikis Theodorakis, the legendary living Greek composer, and Manos Hadjidakis, who was a contemporary composer of Mikis Theodorakis, and who composed many beautiful pieces for films. And of course, I will be proud if there will be an encore to perform some other pieces. For example, the work that I previously mentioned to you, this surprise by John Psathas.
So thank you very much for talking to Atlas Television.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was a really great pleasure. Thank you.